I haven't yet seen your documentary. You just put out a film, right?
On Figueroa Street.
Yeah.
It's called Fig.
Fig.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but
I love it.
Yeah?
I love it. It's the best thing I've done, I think.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's I kind of wanted to do something like this, and right around the time where I had the idea, I got lucky, and a couple of girls came by to do interviews with me, prostitutes on Figueroa Street, and they were just magnificent talks. Like, oh my God, this is exactly my idea, and I just got 2 of them. If I can get a couple more, then I'll be all set. Now there's 5 of them. The 5 best interviews of prostitutes on Fig that I've ever gotten, I think. And I put them all in this video. They're not on my channel. They're on my subscription channel now because I just put it together and finally edited it and released it. But there's a lot of other footage of the street and what it really looks like out there with music and some other stuff. And the whole thing is I'm really proud of it. It's really fun.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, it's fun. Like if the stories are sad, the 5 women who share their stories, they're 5 very different stories, and each one is sad in a different way. So it's not a feel-good story, but there's a lot of humor in this thing. You'll be laughing.
Wow.
As well as crying.
I'm sure. I forget what video of yours compelled me to do it, but I went on to YouTube and I just tried to find just footage of Figueroa Street, to see what it's like.
Oh, this Fig documentary is the best.
Or South Central in general.
I mean, there's other people on YouTube that have shot things during the day. All my footage is at night, but there's footage of Figueroa Street out there somewhere on YouTube. I've seen it.
You just took your car down there and started shooting?
I took the front end off my car and I hid 3 cameras in the front end of my car so that I could cruise by at about 1 mile an hour and get this really beautiful footage of what's going on the street. And I would just cruise around up and down the blocks. And that's how I would get that footage.
Damn.
Because they don't like you filming them. And I'm not really showing any faces, so nobody's really freaked out and saying, "Oh yeah, that's me." It's not about that. It's just I was trying to get this footage without anybody reacting and running away or doing it like that. So it worked really well. But people ask me all the time, "What happened to your front end of your car?" That's the dedication.
Oh my God. And the drug use down there, it's comparable, I would assume, there to
not Skid Row. Skid Row is everybody is a drug addict. Literally every single person.
What are the drugs? What are the kinds of drugs?
Fentanyl is a really popular one. When I first came down there, it was heroin, but the heroin got replaced by fentanyl, crystal meth, and crack cocaine.
Fentanyl is so powerful that I feel like just being in the same room with it.
If you and I had fentanyl right here, we'd probably be passed out.
Wow. And
probably dead eventually. But and you see people passed out all the time.
I know very little about fentanyl, but I was just chat GPTing and I was so curious about what kind of patient is typically prescribed a drug as powerful as fentanyl. And it's actually pretty horrifying. People with amputations or crazy cancers, burn victims and things like that. It's the most powerful narcotic, analgesic that exists.
And these people are just doing it willy-nilly.
They're just doing it. Yeah. It's wild.
No, I mean, I have seen many people pass out, on their way to death. And you call 911, and you had to give them CPR, and you keep them alive, and they give them Narcan, and they wake them up. And now I carry Narcan in my studio there, but you'll see people dying all the time. They get saved very often because Narcan is everywhere. But it's a horrible drug. And
you see people contorted. It's
referred
to as the fentanyl fold.
They're arched over like shrimp, walking like a boiled shrimp.
I mean, how are you not horrified? I've driven on the proximity of Skid Row a handful of times, just on the odd occasion.
As a photographer, you kind of develop a thick skin or something. I don't know what it is, but you just can handle pretty much anything. I mean, look at war photographers, what they're enduring. That's super impressive.
Wild.
Yeah. Photographers do crazy shit.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, I'm assuming you don't do any more like commercial stuff. I mean,
No,
this is like,
I have I'm having so much fun doing this now. I really enjoy it every day that I can't see myself doing advertising anymore.
How do you process like all this stuff? Like, do you have I know self-care is pretty important to you. Like,
Yeah. I take care of myself. I sleep really well. I have really great people in my life. I don't think the stuff really hits me that deeply. You know, I'm really professional. I'm really focused on the camera angles and the focus and the microphone and the wardrobe and the background and the this and my mind is on 30 different things while they're doing their talk. And I try to focus on all these things at the same time, and then I move on to the next one, then the next one, then the next one. So I don't really, if you ask me about part of a story from 3 interviews ago, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Man, it's such a public good that you're doing. Do you feel that way?
I don't really think of it too much. I hear that from a lot of people. I get a lot of emails from people saying, you know, thanking me for doing this and all that. And that's, I really appreciate those kind of comments, but I just enjoy the people that I interview seem to really enjoy sharing their stories and just giving them a little bit of positivity in their day, because they don't get it. They don't have anything good like this happen in their lives or days. And I'm kind to everybody. I treat them with respect. I pay them, especially on Skid Row. I pay them, or on Figueroa Street. They get treated nicely, and they're not being taken advantage of. I'm not like, you know, there's a reason after 6 years and 9,000 interviews that there's no reports back of me doing anything shady with anybody. It's because I don't. You know, by now there'd be some kind of story about, oh, he did this or he did that.
Yeah. Hey, if you liked that video, you need to check out this one here, and I'll see you there.